Hi, it's Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. I know I've been away for like a week or so now, but I've just been enjoying time with my family and my friends during this holiday period, so I hope you guys have been able to do the same. Um, we only have like a few days left in 2019, so enjoy these last few days of the year, of the decade, and we had the partial eclipse not too long ago, so I hope you're all just like using that energy to really bring in what you are wanting to manifest and that positive energy into the next decade that is very quickly approaching. So this is going to be a pick a card reading. It's going to be looking at pick a card. So new year, new love. We're going to be seeing what's going on. We have 6 different stones here, 6 different piles. Of course, pause and pick the one that you feel most drawn to. It could be more than one sometimes. That definitely happens to me. And we'll see what's in store for you. Now, before we get into the reading, I do want to highlight that again, I'm having a sale on my Etsy readings, 10% off all of them. So check out the link in the description below if you're interested in that. And I also have all of my recorded readings as well. The link to my personal website has all of that information, so you can order a reading if you would like. What else? I think those are the major announcements, and we're just going to get into this pick a card reading and see what's in store. Okay, so if you picked the purple stone, I'm not sure if it's showing up as purple on camera, but it's like a dark amethyst stone. We're going to see what's in store for you guys. So again, this is about the love, what to expect in terms of love in the year 2020. And so when I was shuffling all of these, my energy was just focusing on new year, new love, what's going to be going on. So the first card that we have is Veil, and it says hidden. We have eggs, incubation. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Then we also have the Six of Wands. Okay. And then this last card we're going to look at the end is a characteristic of the person you may be dealing with in 2020. So I'll look at this last. Okay. So I definitely feel like you may have some type of secret admirer or some type of almost like unrequited love, some type of love situation that is like wanting to blossom, but maybe taking a little bit of time in order to get there. So with the veil hidden and then the eggs incubation cards coming up first, and then as well as the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, I feel like there may be some type of hidden or secret relationship, secret love situation that you may be dealing with in 2020. So for some of you, this may be like you meet someone, they have some type of secret feelings for you, or you have some type of secret feelings for them that you don't necessarily express, or they don't necessarily express as well. But I do feel like eventually, possibly towards the later bit of the year, that kind of comes to more fruition. But I feel like initially it's like you have some type of more platonic relationship, but someone has unsaid feelings, unspoken feelings, and so that kind of prevents the relationship from developing any further for a period of time. Now, also with the veil and the hidden, you can tell that the eye there is red, so I feel like there could even be someone who is already in some type of relationship who has hidden feelings for you, or vice versa, or someone who is for whatever reason they can't engage. So it could be they're stuck on the past, it could be that they haven't moved on from something and they're present, but something's preventing them from moving forward. So you may feel at times in 2020 that you guys are always on incubation. It's like there's always like anticipating that more will happen, but it hasn't popped off, it hasn't developed yet, it hasn't been birthed quite yet. But with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands coming out, there is a lot of passion, there is a lot of attraction, but it's just about there not, for a period of time, there not being enough, like the pieces not being in the perfect position quite yet for anything to happen based on the feelings that you may have or the feelings that they may have. It's almost like you can't get to that person because of situational things, because they haven't expressed things, because their own haven't moved on from the past, or you haven't moved on from the past, that sort of thing. But I do feel like with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands, like there will be some type of victory in the situation where you're able to communicate, where you're able to kind of lay your cards out on the table, so to speak. But let's get some cards to clarify this a bit more. And I feel like this is more of like a longer term victory. So I feel like this person, if you haven't already met them, after you do meet them, it may feel like, why am I drawn to this person? Like it feels like there's potential here for something to happen, but it just hasn't happened yet. It could be that 2020, if it's a new person, is that year of you guys kind of almost figuring things out, and then by the end you have some more answers. And I feel like this victory is more of something that's going to come at the end of the year into the following year. And if it's someone that you are already kind of involved with, I feel like 2020 may continue that kind of energy of where you're trying to like grow with one another a bit and develop with one another. It's like if it's someone you already know, it may not be that you are like things are going to completely kick off by the end of the year, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of development, a lot of growth, and slowly revealing hidden feelings, slowly being able to come together. But I do feel like there's more possibility if this is someone you already know, you've already kind of been in this kind of limbo period of not really straightforwardly saying your feelings about each other. I feel like 2020 will be that year where you guys do more of that, and more victory will be possible. But I feel like if it's a completely new person and you don't know what I'm talking about and you pick this file, then you're going to meet someone. This is going to kind of be the situation, but I feel like more of your victory will come in the following year, just because there's been a little bit more groundwork by people who are kind of already more familiar with this situation. So what else do we know about this situation? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So like I said, it's like you'll feel kind of like there's something to this person. There's more than meets the surface. Like we may be friends, we may be coworkers, whatever, and you really may be connected via work. In some situations, it's like we may be connected, and I feel like a certain, I want to be around this person, but for whatever reason, it's not happening yet. You may feel some type of emotional distance, physical distance. Again, we did get the Six of Swords in reverse as well. But I feel like that will lessen a bit as the year continues. So I want to get a card for if this is a new person. If this is a new person, what can we know? King of Pentacles. So again, work related, bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. So if this is a new person, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then there may be a new person coming to your life in 2020, and it'll be the situation that I already described. I feel like this person could be an earth sign. When I mentioned the veil, they may have other responsibilities and things that they're dealing with or hiding. With the Ten of Cups, they may already have a family, they may already have a child or children, a partner, something like that. And that's part of the reason why there's some type of distance, because of their loyalty, because of their commitment to things that are already existing in their life. That's the reason why they can't really express their feelings and their kind of reason why they're drawn towards you. Yeah, so just drawing three more cards from the top. Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords. So again, person you may meet if this is a new person for you, it's like they kind of already have their life going on, you already have theirs, but when you meet each other, it's like, whoa. And the 2020 year will be a process of you guys like trying to sort through those feelings and kind of starting that journey. Like I said, I feel like if this is a new person, victory is more going to come in the next year than in 2020. But let's see if this is an old person, if you already know this person, what's to come. If you already know. Okay, so we have the Magician, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck as the Page of Wands. So like I said, it's like you're going to be, if you already know this person, 2020 you're going to develop more, you're going to start manifesting more, you guys are going to be having those more direct conversations about your feeling, addressing things head on, and that's what's going to push you to victory. You may still go through periods of incubation of like not knowing what to do, but you guys will be making the choice to kind of choose each other and build with each other, and especially around communication, that will be a big thing, and that's going to press you forward. So let's take a look at this other card. Okay, so we have Misfortune. Interesting. Misfortune. So this is the card for what we need to know about the person that you're dealing with. So this is quite interesting, actually. So it could be that in 2020 that the person that you're dealing with goes through some type of loss. Again, we did get the Five of Pentacles before, which talks about loss and distance, but it could be in 2020 this person goes through some loss, and that could be a part of the reason why they are having problems really expressing themselves, because things have shifted in their lives, things have changed, and from there they're trying to kind of pick things up and move on from that. So that's what I'm getting for pile number one, the purple stone. Again, I don't feel like this is a negative thing, but I feel like 2020 is going to be a year of growth for you, whether you're dealing with a new person or an old person. So definitely just keep going, just keep moving, and know that everything is happening for a reason, and that victory is going to come. It's just you guys need to grow, you guys need to work on communication and expressing each other, expressing yourselves to each other in 2020. So know that that is the key for this. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my Etsy and my website is below. Etsy is for shorter readings, and my website is for video readings if you need something more in depth from me. So thanks for watching, and we'll move on to the second pile. Hi, pile number two. So this is if you chose this kind of yellow mustard looking stone. So I definitely feel like you guys may be, things are going to be blossoming. I feel like this pile you may be dealing with someone you already know, but I haven't looked at the cards, so let's check it out, see what's going on. Okay, so we have Hole, and it says mystery. We have Eyes, revealing. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Star card. And then this card we're going to save to the end. It's just something else to know about the person that you are dealing with. So, again, this reading is for 2020. What's going on? What is there to expect? Okay, so with the Whole card and the Eyes card, I feel like you're going to be you're going to be learning more about this person. Like I said, blossoming before. And even though we have the Five of Swords here and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, what's really jumping out to me is this Eight of Swords in reverse and the Star card. I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of development going on. And even with this Five of Swords, I feel like it's even like you're leaving this Five of Swords energy behind. So again, I feel like this is someone you may already be involved with. that this reading is about. You're kind of letting go of the past. Could be through a series of conversations, through a series of very honest conversations that you are deciding to just let things go, that you're deciding to grow, and that you and the other person are like, let's rebuild. And I feel like you're going to be having like heart-to-heart conversations with this person. You're going to be learning new things about them. With this whole card, she's going like into a cave with a lantern. And again, the bottom of it says mystery. I feel like you're going to be doing some deep soul searching, deep diving, both within yourself and with the person you're dealing with, where you really, like, even if you've known this person a while, you're really going to be learning more about them. You're going to be figuring out who they really are and what they're really about and why they do the certain things they do. I feel like that goes to this revealing, because this is kind of like a whole as well in her covering. So I feel like there's going to be like blossoming through these really difficult conversations that you're going to be having with your person of interest, with your love interest. And I feel like through that, it's like there are things that you're afraid to ask this person with this Eight of Swords. There are things that you've been like hesitant to ask or hesitant to be honest with yourself about. But I feel like you're going to be you're going to be overcoming that, and you're going to be breaking through those challenges so that you can really get to the heart of the matter, that you can really get the answers that you need in your life. So let's get some cards, because I feel like, again, I feel like this is going to be a blossoming year for you. Well, let's get some more information. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. So you're going to be looking to build your future and deciding on what you want it to look like. Again, I feel like you're going to get a lot of information gathering, and then you're going to be making a lot of decisions. The bottom of the deck is even the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries, but more than that, I feel like you're going to be forward thinking, not only about yourself, but about your future with this person that is on your mind. Temperance, yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of balance. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit card. So if you've been dealing with someone, which I feel like this pile has, you're going to be going through more like, I don't think it's like a dark night of the soul stuff, but I feel like you're going to be going through some more soul searching, and you're going to be learning about yourself, learning about this other person. And then I feel like by the end of the year, you're definitely going to be in a better place. You're going to be have a lot of self-development, but I feel like development with this person as well. So what is this Five of Swords about? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, again, I feel like you're leaving behind a struggle. You're leaving behind the doubt. You're leaving behind the fights, and you're like, I'm here to make my dreams come true. And that's the partner I'm looking for. And I feel like, again, if you're dealing with someone, they're going to step up and be like, I'm going to match you where you are. I'm going to give back what you've been giving to me, because I want to have these dreams come true with you. Again, the Star card and the Nine of Cups are kind of similar. It's like your wish is coming true with the Nine of Cups, but also it's like it's being done in a almost like divinely guided way that brings you all of the balance that you need. So I feel like this person that you're dealing with is going to kind of be stepping up to the plate as you have these difficult conversations, as you say what's on your mind. Yeah, you're going to be getting justice. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. They're going to be that partner. So especially if you've been dealing with someone who hasn't been giving hasn't been the best partner to you, hasn't been giving back what you've been giving to them in terms of time, energy, and things like that. I feel like they're going to be stepping up in 2020 to do that. But they're going to be stepping up as you have those tough conversations and have that inner growth within yourself. You're going to be able to kind of bring forth more of that growth within the other person as well. Not that your growth causes their growth, but I feel like your growth is going to allow you to have the conversations you need to have. And through that, it's going to almost like pierce them in a way and get the point across for many of you that, okay, you're on your own path, and them kind of put things in perspective and realize what they want. And I feel like for many of you, it's going to be that person who's like, okay, I'm going to step up now. So let's take a look at this bonus card of like what's going on with them, what you can know about them. Yeah, okay, we got the butterfly card, and the word at the top is frivolity. And I feel like that's kind of what they've been in terms of them not being able to be the best partner, but I feel like they're going to be getting a handle on that. They're going to be kind of growing out of that situation. I feel like if anything, you're going to be tapping more into your own energy and enjoying your life a bit more, and 2020, and that's going to be helping you. We also have the Empress. So this person you're dealing with, they are kind of divine energy, divine feminine energy, and intuition is really going to be starting to kick off and guide them again, providing them that perspective on the actions they need to take. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. This is them coming around, like I was saying before. So that is your pile for like what's on deck for love for 2020. I hope this was helpful. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, the links to my Etsy store for shorter just text readings, and then the link to my website for recorded readings are down below. So take a look at those, and I will move on to the next group now. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, if you chose the redstone, this reading is for you. We're going to be looking at what's to come in love in 2020, what's going on. So let's take a look at your cards. So we have wasp, and it says jealousy. We have another bug, ladybug, and it says luck. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have the Five of Wands twice for you. Okay, this last card is going to be something else on what's going on with the other person. So we'll look at this at the end. Now, this is pretty interesting because you have two Five of Wands. You have jealousy, which can be the spurn of the Five of Wands. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Wheel of Fortune and the Luck card. So you may be dealing with a partner, you may have a partner in 2020 who is a little bit jealous of other people. Now, I don't feel like it's a literal like they're like, oh, they're so much more attractive than me or whatever. I feel like they may just be jealous of the people you spend time with as more of a general thing. Like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like they may be a little bit jealous of other people in terms of how you spend your time and energy, and just not wanting, like wanting to spend so much time with you that they don't want you to spend time with other people, if that makes sense. Now, we're definitely going to clarify these because you still do have positive cards here. I feel like this is definitely a cycle with this Wheel of Fortune or karmic cycle of you needing to kind of get out of that situation where if you are dealing with someone who is super jealous, that's obviously not a, high vibrational energy. That can get to a toxic place, and you're needing to learn, and you will learn in 2020 kind of how to let go of that and how to instead appreciate more, or not appreciate, but how to kind of disengage with that type of situation, how to let that person kind of go and learn your lesson there. That feels like the main thing, but I definitely want to clarify this luck card because I feel like as you kind of deal with these other things on the outside, the jealousy, the fighting, the like not putting an energy into something that's, not a healthy situation, then things will start moving forward and you're going to get more luck and you may even get a new person. And obviously everyone's timing for this is different. So if you're already in this type of situation where someone is a bit too jealous, a bit too argumentative, where it feels like a little bit, or it feels a bit toxic, a bit unhealthy, draining in a relationship that you're in, to definitely just go ahead and let that go. There's no need to wait for 2020 for that. For other people, it may be that you encounter someone in 2020 who has this type of energy, and that's a part of your kind of journey and lesson is to let that go. So the Wheel of Fortune is about karma, so you have to let that karmic cycle go. So let's let it get some more information on this, the jealousy, the Five of Wands, what those are about. The Devil, like I said, this is a karmic situation. Okay, Three of Cups. So again, you may be dealing with someone. It's not that they don't want, that they're jealous of like necessarily you dating someone else. Is that they're jealous of your friends. They're jealous of the time that you spend socializing with other people who are not them. So it's a karmic thing. So in love in 2020, one of your challenges, or one of the things you're going to encounter, is getting through this karmic cycle. And it may not come up if you haven't met this person, it may not come up like on date one, like I'm a jealous person. It may come 3 months in when you start to notice that they're not very happy when you go out and things like that. But you're needing to let it go. Yeah, Five of Cups, Six of Swords, you're needing to walk away. Six of Cups, so this may be, again, for some of you it is someone you already know with the Six of Cups. But you're needing to progress instead of being sad and feeling almost like guilty or feeling stuck in that situation. You're needing to let it go and go to a new situation. So let's look at the luck card now, because I feel like all of these cards are kind of about that karmic cycle that you may be dealing with now, or that you may encounter at some point where you're involved with someone next year that you're just really needing to let that go. And I just saw 2727, so maybe look up the meaning on that one. So what is the luck? What's going to happen with this luck card in the Wheel of Fortune as this other karmic cycle is released? What's coming in? Two of Pentacles, balance. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. For some reason, even though this isn't like a card of travel, I feel like for some of you, as you let this other situation go and you travel, you're going to have luck and love while you are not where you're from. So even if you're, let's say you're from like Chicago and you go to LA, like you're going to have luck there in terms of connecting with people. We also have the Hermit card. So some of you may spend a little bit of time alone, but I feel like this time alone is more just to kind of reset. Yep, and then there we have the Lovers, like I said, and the Ace of Cups. So as you let go of this karmic situation, you're going to get rebalanced. You're going to spend time alone. I feel like there's going to be travel involved for a good number of you as well. And that's when you're going to meet your love, potentially your twin flame or higher level soulmate. That's when you're going to get this Ace of Cups, and it's going to feel like everything was destined, like you're just so lucky. And people may even be like, you were so lucky, but it's like you went through this karmic cycle, you went through this situation, you got rid of it, and as soon as you did, gave yourself a little breathing time to reset, and then went back out into the world. Not like put your foot back out there, been open to things again. That's when this love is going to come in, and it's going to make you feel like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Like this is what I wanted. So this is really great. I know it seemed at the beginning like, what is this about? But it's a karmic cycle and we all go through them. So just remember your self-worth. Remember that, love doesn't hurt you. Love is not jealous. So if you start seeing those things, just to go ahead and cut it off, because that's not a healthy thing for you. It's not a healthy thing for them, but it's definitely not a healthy thing for you. So let's take a look at this card at the top. So the card that we have is the service card. So I feel like this new person who comes into your life after this other karmic situation, they're going to take good care of you. They're going to be very like a good provider. They're going to want to make sure you have everything you need and just give you the best of the best. And even with this Lover's card, like he's like holding her and cradling her, like there's going to be someone who's going to do that for you. Who's going to kind of put you on a pedestal in a way. They won't drag their feet to make you happy. They're going to want to do that anyways. So that is what I'm getting for you, group number 3 for the redstone. I hope this was helpful. You definitely have a lot of great things to look forward to after you get through this minor karmic situation, but we all go through them from time to time. If you are interested in a personal reading, then the link to my Etsy and to my website is in the description below. I do have a sale going on, so check that out if you're interested in a reading. And with that, we'll move on to the next pile. Hi, this is for pile number 4, the one that chose the black stone. So this is black obsidian. So let's see what's going on for you, love 2020. We have several cards here, and we'll see what is on deck for you guys. So the first card that we have is 888. It says new opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So first half of the year is probably going to be really great for you guys. Next card, spider weave. And how many legs does a spider have? 8. So 8 may be a number for you. I don't know if your life path 8 or 2020 is your personal life path or your personal year of 8. You may want to check that out. Next card, we have the 3 of Swords. And in this 3 of Swords, as you can see, the swords have been taken out, the hurt's been gone, and the heart is kind of mended. So again, new opportunity. So 2019 may have been a difficult year for you with lots of like trials and tribulations, but 2020 looking good. Next card, we have the 2 of Wands in reversed. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. We have the 2, another 2, the 2 of Pentacles. And then this card we're going to look at the end has to do with the person that you'll be dealing with. So, yeah, I feel like 2019 may have been like a little bit of a tough year for you for this pile, especially with this 3 of Swords here. So it's amended for 2020, which is great. You have all this new opportunity coming in. It looks like you're making decisions. You may be traveling. You may be moving, maybe for work. I feel like there's definitely some movement going on here, going to a different location, city, country, something like that going on. And that's just going to put you into the scenario that you're needing to be in to meet this love interest, this person kind of developing your love life even more. Now, with the 6 of Cups, because that's really standing out to me first before we go through the other cards, with the 6 of Cups in reverse, now, with it in reverse, it tends to mean like maybe you're too focused on the past, you have like rose-colored glasses on, but I'm not quite sure that it's that situation. Especially, it's coming in between this 2 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like there may almost be a reconnection with someone from your past. And yeah, I feel like there could be a reconnection with someone from your past, but we'll clarify and find out. I do also want to point out with this spider card being the 8 legs again, and with the weave, I feel like this is really like the universe weaving things together. You're gonna get opportunities to move, to travel. Again, I feel like those are the biggest things. It could also just be with work, but I feel like you're going to be given opportunities, and through those opportunities, it's like, oh, you can get transferred to another office in another country, and or like any opportunity. You can, something involving distance, you're going to get opportunities for. And I think if you take those, that's really going to open up the gateway, open up your horizons, and really bring you towards who you're supposed to be encountering. I feel like this weave card is like divine timing, divine intervention, is weaving opportunities that are going to bring you closer to your future and your life. The universe is like weaving a web that's saying, hey, take this path, walk this road, take this new opportunity, because we want to bring you somewhere you never thought you would be. We want to bring something to you that you never thought you could have. We're kind of out of the heartbreak role. We're out of that. We're mended. So now it's time for some new energy, fresh energy in your life. So let's get some cards to clarify this. So let's look at this top row first. Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands is the bottom of the deck. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be given new opportunities. You're going to be talking to new people. You're going to be given new opportunities. And that is how you're going to kind of be connected to the person that you're supposed to be with. I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, it's like you may be hesitant, you may be holding back, but like if you don't take these chances that you are given, you're not going to get this Four of Wands, this 1111. You're not going to get the start of the future with the Page of Pentacles either. And again, the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So you're needing to kind of like allow yourself to take a chance. So I don't know if you typically are just very hesitant with trying new things, are very like, let me stick with what I know, like what could go wrong, like a worry wart or whatever. But you're needing to like let that breathe a little bit and just move forward. Like you're given these opportunities for a reason. So you need to not be afraid to take them. Like if you weren't supposed to take them, then you wouldn't be offered them. And that's not to say, like, don't take this to an extreme of like, oh, if someone offers you something that's clearly illegal, do that. No, but it's like if someone offers you something that feels right, and it's like, wow, I've been waiting for this. Like, I never thought I could get this. I never knew it was possible. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what might happen. Um, and again, I feel like this involves travel for you, so I don't know if that's something you've been hesitant to do, hesitant to either just go to another country, hesitant to go by yourself, hesitant to change where you live, where you work, but you're going to be given changes, opportunities, and I feel like you're going to take them, because with this Two of Wands in reverse, you're going to take them, and I feel like that's where you're going to meet your person. And for some of you, I do feel like it's someone from the past that you're going to be reconnected with when you take this random opportunity. For others of you, when you meet this person, it's like you're going to have all of this new energy, and you're going to just kind of be swept away a little bit. You're going to kind of have that inner knowing that, okay, I can see where this goes, because your heart has mended with this Three of Swords. Like the swords aren't in there. You are ready to go towards the future. This person may almost make you feel like a kid again, but also make you question, like, is this for real? So we have the Four of Cups. So again, another four coming through. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. I feel like you guys have to be careful that you're not going to miss your opportunity, either the opportunity that moves you to where you're supposed to meet this person, or the opportunity that this person offers you to like go with them to like develop things a bit more. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys seem to be like a little bit hesitant, like a little bit scared to get back on the horse. And again, 2019 could have been hard for you, but know that 2020 is bringing you these opportunities, and you have to be willing to take those opportunities to see what happens. We have your King of Cups, the Death card, the Eight of Wands. Like the universe is ready to take you away. This person is ready to like take you away. maybe move with you. I feel like this relationship, this once you meet this person, whether it's you meet them in your city and then they're like, come with me somewhere, or you get an opportunity to move elsewhere and then you meet them, I feel like once the relationship starts, things will move rather quickly. Could be with a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, especially Scorpio or some type of fire sign. So I feel like things are waiting to really kick off, and we have the 8 again, so maybe it's in the 8th month that this will happen for you. So August, that's the Leo month as well, fire sign. Um, but I feel like this person is very, just like once they know something, they just go for it, and I feel like you may be a little bit hesitant, so just be mindful to, be open to whatever the universe wants to bring to you, to really enjoy the people that they're taking to your life. So let's look at this card. We have gift. So this person may give you a lot of gifts and you may be like, whoa, why are you gifting me things? Like, this is too much too soon. Why do you want to travel with me somewhere? Why do you want to fly me somewhere? This is too much too soon. And again, I feel like you have to be careful to not like let something potentially really great for you pass you by. So if this person's giving you gifts, if this person is like seems very interested and you're like, whoa, I just had a tough 2019, like I don't know what's happening, like ease your way into it and don't let it pass you by. I feel like that's the big thing for this group. Don't let it pass you by. Don't be overwhelmed by like a new person coming through and trying to, really get to know you and see where things go, because this person seems to be very well intentioned for you. So that is your reading for this group with the black stone. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my Etsy shop and the link to my personal website for recorded readings is down below, and I can be contacted there, and all the info is there. So I will now move on to the next group. See ya. Okay, so hi. So the people who chose this kind of spotted bluish stone here, we're going to go ahead and get started to see what's on deck for you for 2020. So the first card we have is 333 Trinity, Mind, Body, Soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. We have Key, and it says unlock. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, another 3, and we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Cups, and this card is something else about the person you'll be dealing with, so let's look at that at the end. Okay, so for this group, so we definitely have a lot of 3s going on. I feel like next year is going to be like a watershed year for you in terms of love. I feel like it may feel like you're in a dream. You may feel like everything's just clicking, like you and the person you're dealing with are really coming together. I do feel like this is probably someone you already know. I feel like you've probably already been on the path of really connecting with this person. I feel like more reconnecting and really getting to a deeper state of understanding with the other person. I feel like that's just going to like really take off next year for you two. And if you don't have someone currently that you're dealing with, I feel like this new person will quickly, like you guys will have those really like deep conversations with this Trinity, mind, body, and soul connection. You may feel that spiritual connection with them in particular, and they with you. It may feel like there are almost no secrets between the two of you. Again, whether that's because you've already known each other and you're really just feeling like you can tell each other anything, or it's just something with a new person, and again, you feel like you can tell each other anything because you're just that open with one another. So I feel like, yeah, it's going to be a really good year. I feel like if anything, they're going to be maybe even gifting you things with the Page of Pentacles or making you some type of offer. So like slowly leveling up the connection between the two of you. With the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like they may just be taking slightly more bolder actions than they have in the past if you've already been dealing with them, or more bold actions compared to anyone that you've dealt with in the past. I feel like this person isn't someone who's gonna like wait and be like, let's date for exactly 2.5 years and let's get engaged. Let's be engaged for exactly 1 year, then let's get married, and then let's have a baby after however long. Like this person is just going to like, if they feel it, if they feel that soul connection, which they do or they will, then they're just like, okay, let's build our life. What do you need? How can we have like our dream world with one another? Let's just build this up. They're going to be ready to like reshape their world for you. If they're a new person and if they're an old person, they're still going to be ready to reshape their world for you, for the both of you. I feel like they're going to have that partnership mindset where they're thinking not only about themselves and what they want, they think about what you want. They think about how they want their future with you to be. So this, I feel like, again, watershed year. By the end of the year, you're just going to be like, I can't believe so much has happened in 1 year. Like, I never thought that we would be XYZ at this point, but it is, because it's like when you know what you know, and whether it's a new or old person, it's like this person knows, and now they're just like motivated. Okay, so what do we got to do? When do we got to do this? Um, I want everything now. Not in a bad way of like being overly controlling, but just like I want everything now. Like I know this is my future, so let's just like not play around. Let's just create the future that we really want then. So let's get some cards to clarify this. This is really straightforward. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. What did I just say? When you know. This person's going to know, you're going to know, and they're going to be like, okay, I'm ready to put in work. I'm ready to do whatever I need to do. I feel that my soul, my mind, my body, and my soul, with the Trinity again, is telling me this is the one. So let me go ahead and like put a ring on it. Let's move in together. Come move into my house. Come move into my country. Let's move somewhere. Let's do everything. This person's going to be like ready. Um, and I feel like February to like June could be a good period of time for you guys where this really kicks off. Um, so there's that. That's a great. Um, Again, Nine of Cups. It's like they're going to be ready to just say everything on their mind. With this key card, they're just going to be ready to unlock their heart, say everything that they need to say, and again, be like, I want to build with you. I want my future with you. I want us to like work together. You're my star. Oh my goodness. I've decided I want you. Like there are no other decisions. Like this person's ready to like marry you, or will be ready to marry you, and just like do everything they need to make you happy. So this is really great for this file. So let's see what else this card is about, which is talking about the person. Faithfulness. So with this card again, they're going to be faithful. They're going to be like, I want you. Let's do this. I'm committed to you. Let's just go off and get this done. So this pile, very straightforward. This person's going to be faithful to you. Even if you dealt with them in the past, like you guys are growing together, the connection is growing, and again, I feel like February to June is looking really good where they're just like, let me show you. They're going to show you that they're moving their world for you because they want you in their world. So yeah, that's really great for this file. I hope this resonated. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my Etsy shop and my website are in the description below. Etsy is for shorter just text readings, and then the website is for pre-recorded, longer, more in-depth readings, where I do all of this type of stuff. So check that out if you're interested. And now let's move on to the last pile. Okay, last pile with the Smoky quartz. Last but not least, let's see what's going on with you for 2020. Love. So we have smoke, visions for our Smoky quartz pile. We also have promise, diamond. Okay, so you guys are very much in tune with this. Okay, we have the Hermit card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor upright. Okay, there could be a strong Aries you're dealing with. This card is going to be something else on the person you're dealing with, which we'll take a look at the end. Okay, so we have vision, smoke, diamond, promise, the Hermit, the Emperor upright, the Emperor reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you guys may already be having, I feel like this group may already be having dreams or feelings about a future partner or someone they're already dealing with. If that's the case, I feel like that is the person you're going to be dealing with in 2020. I feel like you may be getting more visions, more dreams, more kind of signs from the universe and your guides about your future, like actual long-term partner, which is pretty interesting. You may be having, I feel like for love for 2020, I feel like you will be making progress, but I feel like I don't really get the feeling of like a strong presence of a person despite having the Emperor, because we have it reversed and upright. I feel like it's almost, I feel like for whoever you're dealing with this Emperor energy, they may be trying to control the situation, maybe control the way the relationship goes, control, how often you see each other, things like that. And it may be done under the guise of like, I need to like control the way things happen. I need to control things in my life, and they may give you almost promises for the future. So I want to get some cards because it almost feels like this person that you're dealing with, which I feel like is more of a new person. This person may be more on the controlling side and more almost like not being honest about something. But let's see why we have the Emperor coming out twice for this pile. Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the World. King of Wands. Eight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this Emperor person, they may be defensive because they're kind of doing their own rules, their own thing in their life with this King of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I feel like this person is just like a little bit dishonest, maybe almost like wanting to string you along a little bit while they're kind of doing their own thing. Yep, Five of Wands with the Emperor again. Okay, so for this Emperor person that you may deal with in 2020, so the Emperor is Aries. So just be mindful that this person isn't necessarily in a place yet of really being able to commit or anything like that. They're still needing to go through some transformation. They're still needing to like figure things out in their life, and so that's kind of impacting the way that they're interacting with you and the things they tell you and the time and energy that they offer you in their life. So let's look at this Promise card. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this Emperor person may okay, there's the Emperor again. This Emperor person may string you along for a period of time in 2020 of saying like, oh, I want to build stuff up with you, like let's do something, and giving you like promises for the future, but not really going through with it, but being very passionate about you and excited about you, but not taking the next step that you may be wanting them to take. So, and again, like I said, you may be getting dreams about this person or visions about this person. So listen to those, because I feel like that may be your guides trying to tell you like what's going on here. But let's look at this Wheel of Fortune. So how is this Wheel of Fortune playing out? And again, the Wheel of Fortune is about karmic cycles. So this may be the cycle that you're needing to go through before something else comes through. And that was the case we got for, I think it was the Redstone. Also had a similar like major karmic thing that they needed to go through before way more positive things came through. So what is this Wheel of Fortune about for this group? What is this Wheel of Fortune? What did I just say? Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So slow and steady, like as you let go of this situation where they're not giving you the respect, time, and energy that you deserve, you need to really release that, really go within, listen to your guides, you know, mourn it, let it go, and move on so that you can get this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles, which is that offer you want from this person. The Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Get over this situation that happened before and step into this Queen of Wands energy where you know your worth and you receive at long last everything that you want that maybe you didn't think you could receive. And with this High Priestess, it's like, again, you need to listen to your intuition, to your guides about this. Because it's going to guide you to the place where you have this stability, where you have everything that you need and that you want. Where you're ending the things you need to, where there are no more secrets and lies, where there's no more worry, and instead you're starting that new beginning. So again, you like the Redstone pile, I think it was, have this karmic thing that you'll be dealing with. And I feel like with this Emperor, because again, it came out upright and reverse. So this may be someone that you've already been dealing with or that you'll encounter in Aries season. But just to remember to let it go, because there's so much more better things, stable things. You have the Ace of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune after you let this karmic situation go. So now let's look at, what else you need to know about the person you'll be dealing with. Okay, wedding. And there are 3 people here, interestingly. Now, you may not be able to see it too well on my camera, but it's 2 men and then a woman. So I want to get a card for this real quick. Okay, so what is this wedding? The Chariot. 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so once you kind of let this karmic situation go, you're going to go forward, possibly meet at a wedding or have a wedding with this new person that you have this Ace of Cups with. So don't be afraid to let go, because again, there's so much more positive things coming for you, ready for you once you do that. So that is your reading. I hope this resonated. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my Etsy shop and the link to my website for longer recorded readings is down below. So check that out if you're if you're interested. Thank you for watching. If you watched all of the piles, thank you so much. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.